Hey guys, it's Tanya, and this is the Back to Basics WLS channel, and I am your Tuesday vlogger. This week's topic is kind of huge, so I'm gonna have to try and tackle it. I'm breaking it down into different sections. I'll read the whole thing to you, and then I'll break it down. How are you handling non-sexual and sexual attention as a post-op? Are you getting too much, too little? Is it important to your journey? Why or why not? Is it different if the attention comes from non-WLS people as opposed to WLS people? Okay, so I think beyond just what was there, I think we have to break it up into where you are in your journey as well. So I'm going to do non-sexual first and then sexual second, and we'll split those two out to some extent. And I'll start with saying, when I was about 50 pounds down, I was a few months out, from surgery. Attention, non-sexual attention, any attention, which was probably all non-sexual at that time, was really awkward for me. It felt really uncomfortable, and I think that's the same for a lot of people. I got a lot of attention. That was when people really started noticing the weight loss a lot, and there were lots of people, at the time, I don't know if I was even active on Facebook, but I made my weekly videos, and so of course people in the YouTube world were commenting, and that was fine. I mean, I wanted people to comment on my videos and encourage and support, but I'm talking more about non-WLS people, people I worked with, friends that saw me that hadn't seen me in a while, parents at school, teachers at school. They were commenting, and it was really uncomfortable because I felt like it. Up until that point in my life, I had spent most of my time just trying to blend in and be the same as everybody else and not stand out at all. And I felt like I had something that was making me stand out. I knew I was not at my goal weight. I didn't look as good as I really wanted to look. So I felt really exposed and uncomfortable, and I felt like people were really eyeing me up and down, and I didn't like that. As I got closer to goal, I appreciated it. And then you get to a point where you're like, okay, I don't want to, thank you, I appreciate it. But my life isn't all about the amount of weight I lost. So you kind of battle back and forth with the appreciation, but not wanting to focus on it anymore. Now, I still get a lot of comments, especially from people who've known me for a long time, and those people will say, and I'm talking about people that are not WLS people in my regular life, will say, you've really done well to keep your weight off for such a long time. Most people don't do that, and I really appreciate that. I won't say that it's important to me to get that. Like, I don't need to have that affirmation, but I appreciate that. I appreciate the acknowledgement that long-term success and maintenance is not easy. So I appreciate it. It doesn't make me feel uncomfortable anymore, but I don't feel like I have to have it to feel valid or validated. So that's the non-sexual attention. Sexual attention. I'd say when I was in that early part of my journey, I did not even consider sexual attention. And I may have gotten it, and I probably would not have even noticed because I was oblivious. And I think sometimes to some extent now I still am oblivious to it. I can remember the first compliment I got from a male stranger. It was at lunchtime. I had run an errand at lunchtime when I was at work, and I was walking either out of a store or in a store. I was crossing the parking lot, and this man stopped and said hello, and I said hi, and he said, "You look really how do you say like you look really good, or you look really nice." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." And I immediately got in my car. I was leaving, I got in my car and locked the doors because I thought, oh my God, this dude must be a freak. Because I never had that before. And now I realize, knowing what I know now, like, oh, he was, flirting. But Because it didn't come off as creepy when I think about it now, but I just didn't know what to make of it. Um, and I think I was pretty much at goal at that point. Because I think the outfit, I can still remember the outfit I had on. The outfit I had on is an outfit that I would still wear today to work. So, um, was it important to my journey? Yeah, getting some sexual type of attention, not like, um, I don't know. Yeah, you want to be flirted with a little bit. I want to be appreciated as a woman that looks sexy. Not that you need that and you're gonna go act on it, but to validate you as a woman in a way. Like, I don't know if I'd say I don't know if I wouldn't say I put all my eggs in that basket, but it's nice. It's nice to feel appreciated for feeling sexy, and that does make you feel good. And I think it does, like, quite honestly, I think it is a bit important to have that acknowledgement. Um, I think within the WLS community, attention in general, we all kind of pump each other up, and validate each other for our successes and the way we look. Um, Sexual attention within the WLS community, I think, could be a little bit odd because I feel like we're all a bit of a family, and we all kind of like those of us who are like real close friends, we'll have flirty, silly talk that we know is just silliness. But when you have somebody who's in the community that you're not really friends with and they get flirty talk, it feels creepy because it's like this is a family, and if you're creeping in here to try and do something sexual with that, yeah, I'm gonna unfriend you. And that, honestly, that's why I really don't friend that many men on Facebook. I get friend requests a lot and I don't accept them a lot because I'm just a little bit leery of that. And I know that not every man in the community is, looking to, sex somebody up, but you never know. So some people, I do give them the benefit of the doubt. And then I had something happen just recently, and if something happens, you boot them. Um, so that's within the community. Outside the community, I think it's nice just to feel appreciated that somebody would flirt with you and like, I still got it, like I think any woman, whether you've had weight loss surgery or not, especially when you get to be 40, just to know that somebody finds you attractive is nice. And like I said, not that you would ever act on it and make anything of it, but it is validating, especially when your whole life you never had that attention before or that appreciation, and you feel the confidence, and then it gets reinforced. It's nice. It's a nice thing, as long as it doesn't lead you down a bad path, I guess. Yeah, this is a big topic. I could talk a lot more in depth on certain times and the journey and things where things can be. Where you can go off the rails with attention, sexual and non-sexual within the community and outside the community. So maybe we'll explore it further down the road. But yeah, that's my take on the topic, and I will be back next week for another vlog. Thanks, guys. Bye. Have a great week.